Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about public and private sectors. India was basically an agrarian economics, which means agricultural economics, but industry was weak in the period of independence. There were high level of poverty, illiteracy and unemployment in our country. Poor economic and social overheads. To achieve economic growth, they started to join hands with public sectors and private sectors. India follows mixed economic system, so they operate both public enterprises and private enterprises. Let us know what is public and private sectors. They're all kind of business organization like small scale or large scale industries or textiles. These industries owned by private or government in our country. These organizations affects our daily life and therefore they become a part of Indian economic. Indian economic constitution, private owned and government owned business enterprises mul- is known as mixed economic. Indian economic, public sectors and private sectors. In public sectors, departmental undertaking like Indian Railways, uh, post and telegrams, statutory corporations like Food Corporation of India, National Human Rights Commission, etc. Government companies like Hindustan Steel Liver Limited. Private sectors, sole proprietorship. This sole proprietorship, a business is run by a single person. Partnership. Partnership, a business is run by a two or three persons is known as partnership. Joint Hindu family. Joint Hindu family, a business is run by a whole family. There be one head. The name of the head is known as Karta. So, joint Hindu family is run by a whole family. Cooperative. Cooperative, in India there is many cooperative banks like Bharat Cooperative Banks. Companies like private limited and public limited. Multinational companies. Many IT companies are multinational companies like Infosys and Wipros. Public sectors. Let us know in public sectors in detail. The sectors which is engaged in the activities of providing government goods and services to the general public is known as public sectors. This public sector's main motive is to service to the public. Next we are going to see is organs of public sectors. Administration of government departments, the joint sector companies, public cooperation. First we are going to see is administration by the government departments. It is very common in all the countries. For example, post and telegrams, railways, port, Chennai, like Chennai port, etc. Next is joint stock companies. It is governed by a company law and controlled by government as principal major shareholders. For example, Indian Oil. Third one is public cooperation. This type of organization is established by public cooperatives by the state of the parliaments of legislator. Example, LIC, Air India and Reserve Bank of India. There are 9 categories of public sectors: airlines, defense, heavy engineering, railways, atomic energy, drugs, textiles. Food Corporation of India is known as FCI. Last one is Mecon Limited. So, we have seen public sectors in detail. Let's move on to private sectors. Private sectors. This private sectors, let us know in detail. The segments of a national economy that is owned, controlled and managed by public industries or enterprises is known as public sectors. The public sector's companies are divided on the basis of size of the industries, and the public sector is main motive is to earn profit. Major private companies: Infosys, Aditya Birla Company, Reliance Industrial Companies, Tata Groups and Group of Companies, Wipro Limited, Hindustan UV Limited, ICICI Bank Limited. So these are all major private companies. So next we are going to see is difference between public sectors and private sectors. In public sectors, ownership of industry is with government. Private sectors, ownership of industry is with private individuals. Here, no tax evasion. Tax evasion is possible. Public sectors ensures the proper wages. Public sectors exploits the workers. It is service oriented. It is purely profit oriented. Public sectors industries, example NLC, SAIL and BSNL. Public sectors industries, example TVS Motors, Ashok Leyland, Tata Steel. So today we have learnt about public and private sectors. Thank you, girls.